getting the car ready. And as you know, we're not a high-dollar operation, but we get the job done sometimes.
Defeating Shirley Muldowney was an accomplishment in itself. Now he is racing against the crowd favorite as Herb Parks makes sure that canopy is closed tightly over Big Daddy Don Garlits. He approaches the starting line. Garlits has the whole shot. Pastorini is right alongside of him. Garlits to the finish line and moves into the final. And Don Garlits sets 272 miles an hour as the fastest speed ever on a drag strip. The crowd goes crazy. In addition, Garlits runs a 5.40 second elapsed time, the quickest time of the entire meet. Let's watch again. Garlits is in the near lane. This streamlined device accelerates down the quarter mile and easily outdistancing Dan Pastorini, who ran 5.49 seconds, losing to Garlits, who became the first driver ever over 270 miles an hour. As the fans say, Big Daddy rules, but he's still got problems with those front wheels. The Kevlar belt spun off once again.
You can hear him in the background. The crew says it. You punched a hole in the air. You drive right through it. 272.
Oh, my God. Too fast for the record.
Too fast for those bands on those rear wheels.
Yeah, we got to have some real tires up on the front of this thing.
I heard you say to your crew, I'm not going to try the 270. That's over with for this race. There it was.
Well, it's just running good. You can't hardly help yourself. You basically tune, and we were taking nitro out of it. It's just that it's so slick.
The concept obviously works.
Yes, it's the design of the future. There's no question about it. And we'll have the tire thing fixed. We've already got tires. We got some little airplane tires that's going to do the job just nice.
Oh, by the way, you ran low ET as well, a quicker 540.
Great. Okay.
Big Daddy, the fastest man in the world of drag racing.
At the age of 54, Don Garlits, still the innovator, still the pace setter. The defending champion at the Gatornationals, Dick LaHaye, racing the semifinal match against Gary Beck. Finishing number 7 in the world last season, Beck is in the far lane. In the near lane, number 9 in the World Championship chase last year, Dick LaHaye brought his brand new car to the Gatornationals and is in the semifinals. Beck goes up in smoke. Dick LaHaye has the advantage and the win. By only a car length, though, Dick LaHaye takes the victory, 5.47 seconds, and in doing so, earned the unenviable right to race this man, Don Garlits, in the finals for the Gatornationals Top Fuel title. Going into that final round race, Don Garlits will have lane choice. The semifinals of 20-car eliminator, Kenny Bernstein, the reigning world champion and defending Gators champion, is in the near lane. In the far lane is Tom McEwen with that brand new engine ordered into the car by crew chief Bill Schultz. Let's go to Steve with Dick LaHaye.
You were strapped in the car. You could see the scoreboard. Garlits won 272.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he's got it zipping down there in the lights, don't he? And it's unreal. I don't know how fast this thing will run because I haven't run it through the lights yet, but we're going to try.
We're about to find out, huh?
That's it.
Dick LaHaye in his brand new car. He and his daughter Kim will be back in the pits getting it ready for the finals against Don Garlits. On the starting line, this may appear as a mismatch. Kenny Bernstein, the reigning world champion, the defending Gatornationals champion, is at the top of his career. Tom McEwen has won only 2 national events in his long career, and Frank Hawley, the former 2-time world champion, has said that maybe McEwen's just getting a little bit too old for all of this. A great start by both cars, and it is so close at the center of the track. At the finish line, it is Tom McEwen, and the upset of funny car racing. Into the finals goes Tom McEwen. Look at the time, 5.67 seconds elapsed time. Tom McEwen and that engine change made all the difference in the world. It was a pole shot by Tom McEwen, belying the age factor. McEwen put the whole shot on Bernstein, and he used it to win the race at the finish line. As we compare the elapsed times, McEwen at 5.67 seconds, Bernstein at 5.65. McEwen wins.
You had a 300s hole shot, and it's a good thing. He ran 200s quicker. You ran 567 and beat him.
No time for jokes, Evans.
I'm telling you the God's truth.
Thank you very much. We're due, I think.
And it was Schultz's decision to change the engines, and it paid
The
off.
whole thing is this decision, everything. All I try to do is leave somewhere in the majority of a minute on the light down there. No matter what Frank Hawley may say, We beat Frank. You know, we run him out of drag racing. You know, he gets it up there, it's all he wants, but, you know, he wasn't the Flash, you know. But anyway, we're happy to be here, and I'm happy with the whole crew and the whole everything, and let's just hope our luck hangs on.
Steve, as I've told you many times, age has nothing to do with being fast. And here's one of the younger stars of the sport. This is Scott Coletta, the son of top fuel racer Connie Coletta, in the semifinals against Ed McCulloch, one of the established stars of funny car racing. Coletta in the far lane. McCulloch, driving for Larry Minor, is in the near lane. Here's another case of the wide disparity of ages. Scott Coletta is in his early 20s, while McCulloch, at the age of 41, is still very much a force to be contended with. Coletta goes up in smoke, and it is still a sour engine for Ed McCulloch. He wins the race. His elapsed time only 6:22. That is the second 6-second race that McCulloch has won. What a lucky day for Ed McCulloch and Larry Minor. But they'll be facing Tom McEwen with that brilliant 5:67 in the semifinals. McEwen has lane choice. Back in the Dick LaHaye pit area, his crew chief and daughter, Kim LaHaye, preparing that race-heavy engine for the final round match against the first man ever, over 270 miles an hour, Don Garlits. The pressure's on Dick LaHaye. We'll be right back with the finals of the NHRA Motorcraft Gator Nationals. The center of attention at the Gator Nationals is the pit area of Don Garlits. Behind that throng of people, there is a lot of work going on, but a sense of humor still prevails. There's now a speed limit sign, 270 miles an hour, strictly enforced. But the damage is there. The damage done when those Kevlar belts spun off those front wheels at over 270 miles an hour. Garlits has more work than you might think to get ready for the final against Dick LaHaye. In the burnout area, it's the final of Pro Stock Eliminator. The 500 cubic inch gasoline burning engines residing under the fiberglass hoods of today's modern hot rods. Don Campanello, remember, he's the one that wanted to go home yesterday before qualifying was completed. His crew talked him into staying. Now he's in the finals against this man, Butch Leal, finishing number 4 in the world last year. On the basis of elapsed times recorded today, Leal has got to be considered the favorite in this final. Campanello, the New Jersey-based Pontiac Firebird, in the far lane. In the near lane, out of Blacklick, Ohio, is Butch Leal. Leal is a member of that multi-car team owned by Gil Kirk out of Columbus. He has been to the finals of Pro Stock Eliminator many times, but his competitor, Don Campanello, has only been there once, when he finished as a runner-up at the 1984 NHRA Southern Nationals. A pair of Pontiacs in the finals of Pro Stock Eliminator. A little staging psychology being used. Leal stages first. Campanello now comes into the main, and it's a red light start for Butch Leal. He is disqualified. Campanello has won his first ever NHRA National Event title. A tough break for Butch Leal, leaving just a bit too quick, but Don Campanello will take the win any way he can get it. Let's look. You see in the near lane, Butch Leal leaving just too quick, and there in the Christmas tree, dead center of the screen, is the big red light, indicating Don Campanello wins.
Well, I don't think Don Campanello had the foggiest idea that Butch Leal had red lighted when he rolled up here, Don.
No, he's a pretty good driver.
Congratulations. For a guy who was going to go home yesterday, are you glad you stayed?
Got me on the spot now.
You had a lot of motor trouble, but you came through.
Oh, yeah. I changed 3 engines. I had a lot of problems all through the week. You know, we only made 1 qualifying run. But when luck is with you, it's just there.
Well, congratulations. The biggest day in your drag racing career.
Definitely. Definitely. Thank you.
Don Campanella, the upset winner of Pro Stock.
Very relaxed in his victory, shaking hands with his competitor, Butch Leal. Don Campanello, his first ever NHRA National Event win. Back at the starting line, the luck continues for Ed McCulloch. There is problems with Tom McEwen's car. He is out of competition as they attempted to start the engine. Something went wrong. Taking off his fireproof gloves, Tom McEwen is out of the race. Ed McCulloch will be the winner of Funny Car Eliminator. A single bye run for McCulloch. We have seen earlier he has not had a good performance level. McEwen not at all happy with what he's seeing. It is Ed McCulloch shutting it off and just coasting through to take his second ever Gatornationals title. He won this race way back in 1972. As McEwen heads back to the pit area, it'll be to the victory lane for Ed McCulloch. That elapsed time of 11.25 seconds, the slowest ever to win a funny car title. Back at the starting line, Don Garlits is getting set to try for his 30th national event win here at the Motorcraft Gatornationals. As Kim LaHaye brings the 2,500 horsepower engine to life for her dad and defending champion Dick LaHaye, let's go down to Steve Evans with Ed McCulloch.
Willies, congratulations on winning the Gatornationals. We could still make a flight to Vegas. You want to do that tonight? You're hot.
I tell you, Steve, as long as I've been without any luck at all, I think I got all 2 years of it right here today. I mean, it's unbelievable.
I don't know what was wrong with the McEwen's car. It kind of popped, and that was that.
The guy said it sounded like possibly it hydrauliced it up there at the starting line, you know, and, you know, I don't know what to say. I mean, I was glad to see McEwen go, you know, get this far. He ran real good. He welded Bernstein, you know. You know, that was a big plus for him. We joked about it a little bit. Who's the luckiest today? Well, I'm the luckiest today.
There's no doubt about that, Steve. Ed McCulloch, a very lucky man. Don Garlits in the lane nearest the camera with those very small wheels and Kevlar belts that have caused him so many headaches throughout this entire event. He has thrown the belts off on every run he has gone down the racetrack, and now he is in the finals. He's already established the speed at over 272 miles an hour, but he's racing the defending champion. Debuting his brand new car at this event is Dick LaHaye. And as we heard him tell Steve earlier, he has not run that car as hard as he can through the entire quarter mile. What a matchup. The defending champion, Dick LaHaye, against the all-time winner in Top Fuel Racing, Don Garlits. And it's been a long road and lots of racetracks for Garlits from 1957 when he ran 170 miles an hour to today when he has gone over 100 miles an hour faster. Garlits in the near lane, LaHaye in the far lane. A great start. LaHaye and Garlits side by side in the middle of the course. And LaHaye's engine explodes. Garlits wins his 30th ever title. 5.50, 268 miles an hour. What a tremendous explosion for Dick LaHaye. The advantage off the starting line by 100th of a second went to Garlits. It was oh so close. You see LaHaye in the far lane has about a 3-foot lead at that point. But at mid-track, Garlits has caught and passed LaHaye, and at the finish, the engine exploded. As we look at another angle, you see the concussive force as that supercharged engine just levels the top of the motor. The parts flying off the front end of Garlits' car, but he wins his race.
Well, Don, as many years as you've been racing, few days could possibly be more satisfying than today was. The hometown crowd, everything went right, the record, the whole deal.
Yeah, what did we turn?
Not quite enough to back up the record, but believe me, everyone acknowledges you were the first to go 270.
Really, it's been quite a day.
And I noticed there's some scars on the canopy there.
It's nice to have that there. A piece of that belt came back, or the fiberglass, and hit it pretty hard.
I have a feeling that's the last time we'll see the belts on the front end of this car.
You can bet on that.
Dick LaHaye was a tough customer. He exploded a blower there. He might have even been tougher.
Yeah, he was right there almost all the way.
And the theory works. The front end works.
Yeah, the design is correct. We just got to get the right components up there.
How long do you think it'll take before someone imitates it?
Well, I imagine a few weeks.
Don Garlits, the Gatornationals champion for the 4th time.
Our congratulations to all the champions at the 17th Annual Gatornationals. For Steve Evans, I'm Dave McClellan saying so long from Gainesville, Florida. The executive producer of Diamond P Sports is Harvey M. Palish. Produced and directed by John B. Mullen. The 1986 Gatornationals have been brought to you by Budweiser. For all you do, this Bud's for you. And by Goodyear. Goodyear tires and Goodyear service for more good years in your car. And by Ford. Have you driven a Ford lately? Promotional consideration provided for and a fee paid by Style Auto, the Style Auto World Championship Team, the nation's premier source of fast lane fashions, the champion's choice for the style of your life. And by Quaker State. Quaker State year-round antifreeze coolant. The big Q stands for quality. Always has, always will. Quaker State. And by Stetson. Here's the gift that fits the man, Stetson Cologne. A cologne that's comfortable and easy to wear. Stetson fits. And by Rain Dance. It's murder on a car out there. That's why Rain Dance created the intensive care system for cars. It's a whole lot more than car wax. Coverage of the NHRA Gatornationals has been a presentation of Diamond P Sports.